purposes only, strictly my opinion, and remember, please don't send any snark to our possible narcs. So key points to remember: messy fun, and not a diagnosis. Hello my lovely alerts, and welcome back to the Narc Alert. Well, it's Thursday. What the heck are we going to do with a Thursday? Well, I thought today it might be interesting to take a look back at Amberlynn Reed's relationship with her aunt. It's been a real roller coaster. So I've covered the whole thing, and we've done a bit of a Narc Alert look at most of it. I hope you enjoy. Let's dive right in.
Put into several different foster homes with strangers, and even one foster home with my aunt, which clearly didn't work out. Nothing worked. I was even in a group home for 2 years when I was 10 and 11. That was when I was separated from my brother, and just nothing was working out. So my aunt sent me this in a text message regarding my question of, do you think penguins are cute? Isn't that adorable? Thank you, Auntie. Love you a lot too. It was like it was fate, almost. The fact that I was ready to quit my 100 days of movement so soon on day 6 because of a little, back pain that I can fight through. Yeah, that's a big excuse. I know my aunt is watching this, and I just want to say thank you so much. It was meant to be, that you inspired me and motivated me all over again, and I appreciate it so much. But I have been forgetting to suggest a song in my vlogs. My aunt told me last night that she misses it, and I've been meaning to, but I just keep forgetting. So she kind of reminded me. So the song I am suggesting today is Stop the World, I Want to Get Off With You by Arctic Monkeys. You guys don't know my aunt, so it's okay to say me and my aunt because you don't know her. Mm-hmm. Me and my aunt, she's the only family member I really talk to, and we would talk on a daily basis. She's also on a weight loss journey, and she's doing fantastic. She does Weight Watchers, so she gives me some tips here and there, and, I try to give her some as well.
Narcissists often have a tendency to believe they know more than the experts, even in areas where they lack expertise. This behavior is rooted in their inflated sense of self-importance, need for control, and a desire to be seen as superior.
And in a way, other than my girlfriend, of course, she became my best friend. I know it's weird to say that, but she really did, because we would text every single day, and I would talk to her about my issues. And more than anything or anybody, well, besides my brother and my girlfriend and stuff, she knows the type of stuff that I've been through, because not only have I been through it, but she's been through some of it as well. So her and I have a really big understanding, because we understand how each other feels, how we've been let down in life, and how people have turned their back on us. So that's a big part of, kind of why I'm so hurt. So my aunt posted a picture on Facebook that said, you want to know how I'm losing weight? Well, it's lots of hours in the gym, or something like that. And I commented down below and be like, I'm losing weight without the gym. It was kind of a way for me to kind of let out that I am proud of myself for losing all this weight.
When dealing with narcissists, you might think of them as trying to steal your thunder, which means they attempt to divert attention and credit away from you and onto themselves. This behavior is rooted in their need for constant validation and the desire to be the center of attention.
And I am changing my eating habits, and it's helping so much. Don't get me wrong, I exercise sometimes. I don't exercise every single day. I don't. I have very bad back and a very bad knee, so I try not to make it even worse. But I do Just Dance a lot, and I got this new 7-minute workout app that I will be trying soon. But so when I commented on that, I guess one of her friends commented, on it, just saying how, but if you want a fit body, then wouldn't you want to, no, how did she word it? She's like, the gym is to make you, like, fit. And, then I mentioned back, I don't want to be fit. I just don't want to be morbidly obese anymore. And that is true. It's a big, big, big thing for me. For me to get out of the morbidly obese, like, section of the health chart will be the biggest accomplishment ever. I have been morbidly obese since I was legit, like, 9 years old. It's disgusting, but it's true.
Recall this Facebook post was about her aunt working out, not about Amberlynn's weight loss journey.
So if I ever left that part of my life, it would be amazing. I'm not in this to get fit. I'm not at all. So when the trainer responded, she's like, well, wouldn't you rather be fit so you can feel good about yourself? And because it's an amazing feeling. And when she said, wouldn't you rather be fit so you can feel good about yourself? I was like, whoa. Actually, I do feel good about myself, and I don't think that my outside appearance has to look fit for me to feel that way.
People with traits of NPD may adopt a victim mentality, portraying themselves as the ones who are wronged or misunderstood, deflecting attention away from their own behavior. They often provide explanations or justifications for their behavior, attempting to rationalize why they acted in a certain way.
And I mean, her and I were just talking back and forth and stuff like that. And I noticed that my aunt kept liking this girl's comments of what she was saying, but she wasn't liking mine. And I was like shocked, because mine were purely about how proud I am of myself. And that I don't have to be fit to be proud of myself. I just have to lose my weight and finally not be in the morbidly obese section. And I feel like more so than anything, I thought my aunt would kind of have my side, because this girl was nothing to her besides, I guess, a trainer that she met once or twice. I don't know. So I was like, so I messaged my aunt and I was like, I see that you're reading these and you're liking all her things that she's saying, but I don't see you liking mine.
Being disloyal to a narcissist can have significant consequences, as narcissists tend to have a very strong need for admiration, control, and validation. It can lead to anger, resentment, and retaliation. They may attempt to manipulate or harm you emotionally or socially in response.
And my aunt's reply was, I noticed you were being confrontational, and she's a trainer, so she knows what she's talking about. And I was like, whoa, auntie, legit, I wasn't being confrontational. I was just telling her that I do not have to be fit to love myself. And I also said, you don't have to be a trainer to subscribe to someone when they should love themselves. It really hit home. I was like, okay, me and my aunt are, bonding each and every day, and the fact that she's gonna sit there and say those things to me and agree with this person.
Narcissists view the world primarily through the lens of their own needs, desires, and beliefs. They may struggle to understand or empathize with perspectives that differ from their own.
When I sent my aunt the message back saying I'm not going to have a trainer telling me when I should love myself and that I can only love myself and be proud of myself and feel good about myself as if I'm fit, that's not okay. But she didn't reply to me. All she said was ugh. And ugh to my aunt means, oh my god, this drama queen. And you know what? Okay, I might be coming off a little dramatic right now, but now my aunt is posting really mean things on her page, like quotes about selfish people, and I'm the farthest from selfish. Nowhere in those comments on Facebook was I selfish.
Disloyalty may result in a range of emotions from the narcissist, including anger, hurt, or attempts to guilt trip you into compliance.
I don't see how I was selfish. I feel like in a way the trainer was. She was rude in a nice way. I hate people like that. And I know most of you watching this, if you are watching this, you agree with me, and I'd hope you would. And the fact that my aunt doesn't, and that she was on this woman's side, is something I can't really grasp onto, and it hurts a lot. So I felt like it was appropriate to kind of express myself yesterday, and I don't regret it. I just don't know if, you know, today was yesterday. I don't know if I would have done it. My aunt did see the video, and I feel bad. Since her and I were in an argument, I honestly wasn't expecting her to still watch my videos. The fact that she does shows that she's still there for me. And like she said, she's watching from afar. She did tell me that. But I feel bad. I feel like maybe I shouldn't get that personal with you guys, because I don't even know if you guys liked watching that, since I did get a lot of dislikes. So, my apologies. And
Amber apologizes to her viewers first and then to her aunt.
My apologies to my aunt. I just got done writing her a very long message, and it was more so apologizing for how I handled things, not for how I feel, because I don't think I should ever apologize for how I feel.
Even in an apology, a narcissist may find a way to make the situation about themselves, emphasizing their own feelings or difficulties.
But I do need to apologize to her just for how I handled things. I love her a lot. She is the only family member that I really have in my life. And I don't want to lose her. She became, you know, a really big part of my life. And I just wanted to start this video with apologizing to everyone who watched that video and thought it was disrespectful of me. Nobody actually said that, but I felt like maybe it was disrespectful. I think my aunt still hasn't communicated with me. To make a long story short, we are okay now. It hurts a lot, I gotta be honest, it really does. I just want her to forgive me, you know? I don't know if my aunt's watching this, but I just want to say I miss you, and I hope I hear from you. This one is for my aunt. Aunt watches all my videos, but she hasn't had internet in a long time, and she's been super busy, and she's taking on this job, and so she hasn't seen over like 100 of my videos, and she watches every single one, so she's actually gonna binge watch my videos, and I can't wait for that. So when you're on this video, I just want to say I love you and thank you for the support and watching my videos and things like that. It's just, it's amazing. I got a package. Okay, I get a little too excited. This package is a Christmas gift from my aunt. So, like, I never get packages, so it's just a coincidence that I've been getting a lot lately. Ooh, two little gifts. Ooh, a card. Oh my god, it says Amber and Destiny. The card. Amber and Destiny sitting in a tree. Merry Christmas. The magic of Christmas never ends, and it's greatest of gifts and family and friends. Lots of love, Brian and Tammy. Oh, that's my aunt and her boyfriend. Look at Destiny, they did their own little card. Oh my god, I've always wanted this. I'm like so confused. Cardigan? Oh yeah, it's a cardigan. So the last gift, I'm showing this is jewelry. It's just a little black cat. I don't know if you guys can like tell or not. That's cute. It was my aunt, which is my mom's sister, and it was two of my cousins, and I was like, oh my god, the people I've been wondering about and dreaming about and like, oh my god, about, like, found me on MySpace. Like, how? Like, I messaged them back so splickety quickly. Like, I was like, oh my god. And after, like, we communicated, like, we exchanged numbers and we started talking, and I was in foster care at the time, and, like, I told my social worker about it, and she's like, oh my god, you need to go visit them. And I'm like, oh, hey, really? I do. Like, and I did. When I was 17, I met my cousins, and I met my aunt, and, like, they showed me pictures of when I was a baby. I knew them, but I was like, oh, I don't remember that stuff. Like, and it was so awesome. And so when I turned 18, my mom started getting close to them, and my mom ended up moving to Oklahoma where my aunt and my cousins were, and we were all finally close. And I was like, okay, I'm 18, I'm out of foster care, I want to live with you guys. And so I went to go live with my aunt, and, like, I felt so, like, wow, this family's awesome, especially when I visited them, because when I was still in foster care, I did go to Oklahoma just to visit with my brother, and we stayed for 2 weeks, and it was bliss. We had such a fantastic time, and when I had to leave, I cried like a little baby. When I went to go live there, things were a little different, and it was rocky and weird, and that's a whole other story all in itself. And so let's fast forward a bunch of freaking years, and here I am now, 25 years old. Like, I don't understand something. My aunt has completely stopped talking to me. In December, she blocked me on Facebook. She blocked me on her cell phone, blocked my number completely. I have no way of getting a hold of her whatsoever. And the reasoning is because I'm fat. Okay. I'm not kidding. I know that sounds bad saying it like that, but the truth is, it's because I'm fat.
Cutting a narcissist out of your life can be a challenging but important step for your own well-being and mental health.
She always watched my YouTube videos, and she saw me struggling with my weight, and she saw me struggling with the things I ate and my binge eating disorder and all this stuff. And she told me specifically in December that she's tired of watching me self-destruct myself. Okay, that I can understand. Honestly, I do. Stop watching my YouTube.
People with traits of NPD use guilt, emotional manipulation, or even anger to try and make you feel guilty for asserting your boundaries. They may try to negotiate or bargain with you in an attempt to get you to loosen or change your boundaries.
Cool. But why cut off all communication with the person that you tried so hard to find when I was younger? I come from a crazy family. It's the truth. I come from drug addicts, bipolar people, mentally ill people. I do. That is the family I come from. Did you honestly think that I was going to be the only normal one? Did you? I was in foster care for all my life. And it's like, if my aunt is watching this, which I hope she is, which I don't know if she is, it is May, and we haven't talked for December, January, February, March, April, May. Like 6 months. And I have tried so hard. I have downloaded texting apps. It's ridiculous.
They may use guilt, emotional manipulation, or even anger to try and make you feel guilty, and may continue to overstep or violate your boundaries, disregarding your wishes in an attempt to regain control.
Because I still have her number, and I have messaged her. I have sent apologies, even though I shouldn't be the one apologizing. And the reason why this is so hard for me is because I really don't have family. My brother is actually currently in jail. I just found that out about a month ago. My mom is in prison. I do not talk to either of them. I don't know what's going on with my dad. Truly, we don't talk. I no longer really talk to my cousins because my aunt must have got to them before I could. I don't have family. I do not have any blood family, and that's hard for me.
Amber just named off many blood relatives. Her estrangement from them is her choice. Narcissists often adopt a victim mentality, portraying themselves as the ones being wronged by your boundaries.
And it's confusing that my aunt, knowing that I have a binge eating disorder and I have a food addiction, would just give up on me because I am fat. Where's the unconditional love? Where is the I will be there for you, but I won't support you in your addiction? Where is that? My mom, which is her sister, has been a drug addict for years. I was born on drugs. Can't talk. I was born on drugs. So we know my mom did drugs even before I was born. But my aunt still wanted to find her and communicate with her and be in her life. My mom did some crazy stuff in Oklahoma. Let's not go there right now. And my aunt still to this day is there for my mom. She writes my mom in prison. She visits my mom. She calls my mom. Why is my aunt able to accept a drug addiction, but not a food addiction?
Narcissists are known for their ability to manipulate and distort the narrative to suit their own agenda. They might distort the facts of a situation to support their own narrative, even if it contradicts objective evidence or the accounts of others.
I don't understand what I did wrong in our relationship. I didn't do anything wrong, and I think it's ridiculous because this is TMI. This is probably not something I should say, but my aunt used to have a drug addiction and she beat it. My aunt also was extremely overweight. Obviously not to my extent, but she was a very big woman and she has lost weight. And it's like, I understand she bettered herself in two ways. You know, she no longer does drugs and she's lost a lot of weight. But that doesn't mean give up on me, because it's like she struggled her whole life longer than I've even struggled with her weight. And it's like, of all people, she should understand.
Releasing private family secrets is an escalation of manipulative tactics. If the narcissist feels threatened by your boundaries, they may escalate their manipulative tactics to regain control.
I needed her. I talked to her every day, 24/7, for since she found me when I was 17. Like, she was my person. Like, she was there when I needed someone to talk to. And it's confusing that a family member could just cut off all ties because I'm fat. Like, that's honestly what it boils down to. So if you guys remember my aunt situation, this was a while ago though. This was probably, I don't know, it was months ago. Months, to be honest. When I uploaded a video about how my aunt doesn't talk to me anymore because I'm fat. I'm a little on edge about that. I ended up talking to her and my cousins regarding that video. I had no idea they were gonna see it. I had no idea my aunt even watched my YouTube anymore or anything, and they were greatly offended. But at the time, I was vulnerable and I was upset, and I really felt like blaming my weight on everything was just like the easiest way to go. It's hard. Like, I have a weight issue and I have, you know, mental issues that cause, you know, me to be bigger. You don't just get this big for no reason. It just doesn't work that way. Like, of course you can get, you know, overweight. That's normal, but to become so morbidly obese, there's something wrong. And I kind of wanted to ignore all that and just be like, oh, my aunt doesn't talk to me because I'm fat. I just thought it would be easier. There's more to me than my weight when it comes to me and my aunt's, you know, relationship. I pushed her away because of just who I am and how I am as a person. And that's the truth. And it's really not has anything to do with my weight. At the time, I felt like that.
Dealing with a narcissist who consistently rewrites the narrative can be emotionally challenging and confusing. It's important to trust your own instincts and seek support.
Sometimes I still do. I really don't know. I think I gave her a lot of excuses as to who I am. I fibbed to her a few times just so she would stay in my life. I know that sounds so fucking strange, but I don't know. That's really all I want to say.
Another question I've been getting a lot about is like, do me and my aunt talk? Because as you guys know, there was some trouble in paradise. Okay, no, that's like when you talk about relationships. Awkward. There was like some trouble in the family tree, let's say. But we do talk now, and that makes me really happy because it's like, it's a different type of talking. Like, we don't talk 24/7 like we did years ago. It's more so just like, you know, hey, how are you doing? Thinking of you. Or
Cutting a narcissist out of your life is a significant step towards reclaiming your own well-being and happiness. It's an act of self-preservation, and you have the right to prioritize your own mental and emotional health. It sounds as if Amber's aunt has a handle on things.
she'll message me about my mom a lot, and you know, I appreciate that like a ton. So I kind of like it like this, you know, slow but steady type.
Well, there you have it, our look at Amberlynn and her aunt. What a roller coaster of a relationship that's been. Although, to be fair, many of us have challenging family members, and I'll just leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining me and Rio at this look at Amber and her aunt. Until we meet again, please be kind and hasta luego.